Approximately 5 years ago, we knew that we needed to pull the trigger on a citywide metering upgrade, metering replacement project. Our old meter system was about 25 years old. The meters were out of warranty. We had concerns with their accuracy, and we were also manually still reading all 14,000 meters each month. So when we started to look at metering technologies and options, we took a hard look at the AMI option, a meter reading system that would allow us to redirect some of the labor that had historically been used for reading meters door to door each month and put that labor resource towards more proactive tasks such as valve turning and hydrant flushing.
Ferguson was able to come in and help us realize what products would be best for us to utilize in our system. We approached several different suppliers as to what their meter reading equipment looked like, how the meters performed, what kind of products were involved with having to utilize those meters, what maintenance was like, and what we really liked about Ferguson and Master Meter was the under the glass technology, they call it UTG. In our older meter stock, we did have some newer octave meters that Master Meter provides. And so we had some familiarity with the octave meter and had some really good luck with it so far, even though we were reading it with our older system.
The City of Fairfield did 2 proof of concepts, 2 demonstration projects to basically validate the technology, to prove that it was going to work for the city, to prove that it would seamlessly integrate with our billing system, and also to get staff buy-in. That was important for us. So we had our employees physically install the first 1,000 new meters in our system so that they could understand the technology, understand the programming provisions, and really just understand the hardware and get comfortable with it before we made the decision to go forward with the entire citywide project. We had initially planned to phase this in over about a 5-year period, and after our first 2 successful demonstration projects, our elected officials, our city council actually said, don't wait, let's go ahead and advance this as quickly as possible, which we did.
City council has a very important role. It's the voters entrust to 7 members of their own community to help make decisions on legislation, ordinances, finances, and so forth that have a direct bearing on everything from infrastructure, water, power, roads, snow removal, as well as the programming of our parks and everything that goes with it. So there's a lot of responsibility there to make sure that we're always tied to the community, but also that we have a really good understanding of what's important out there so Fairfield can continue to be successful.
So for our 5/8 by 3/4 through 1.5" brass body meters, we chose the multi-jet meter. We chose the octave meter for 2" through 12". They started installation of about 12,500 meters in June of 2022 and were substantially complete by October of 2022.
Operational efficiencies for us, they're critical, right? So we are a business, we are an enterprise fund, we are not tax funded or financed. We sell a product, water and wastewater treatment service, to a customer, and they pay us for that service. Anything we can do to operate in a business fashion in terms of efficiencies is something that's going to be important to us. What we have been able to do with the new smart metering system is eliminate about 2,500 work orders per year, which is significant to us. That's 2,500 truck rolls, that's 2,500 plus man hours of work time that we have been able to redirect because we're no longer doing read in and read outs of old manual meters. We've also been able to do more proactive unidirectional hydrant flushing to improve water quality for our customers.
The AMI technology has allowed us to really get some real-time data. That real-time data is huge for us. With the leak detection that's offered through the Harmony system, we're able to let our customers know if we see something.
Harmony has been great for us because we're able to get readings as we're on the phone with the customer. So if a customer is calling and saying, hey, my usage has been a lot higher this month, what's going on? We're able to pull up the software and look at the actual read in real time. I really like the leak alerts. We're able to notify the customers if there could be a leak at their address. It's very accurate. It can it can give you graphs, and so the customers are able to actually see the water usage per hour going up. It tells you exactly how many gallons per hour, and we're able to kind of determine what kind of a leak it is.
This past winter, it was February, and sometimes in February you get some pretty decent weather. And my son, who lives close by, he lives in Fairfield too, came over to wash his truck. So he pulls up, and we have a hose bin on the outside. We turns on the faucet, and no water comes out because it's frozen. We had a little bit of a cold snap. Well, he did not turn it off. So probably about a week later, warming really started. The hose is in direct sunlight, and it warmed up, and it let loose. Nobody knew it. It's on the side of my house. I never go back there on a regular basis. And I get a text message from the app that I signed up for. It says, "Hey, you have a water leak at your house." So, okay, I go immediately out in my basement, thinking there was a pipe broken. There wasn't. But walk around the outside, and there it is. The hose is just blasting down the hill. I was like, wow, this is amazing technology that I get this simple text on my phone alerting me to what was going on and taking care of it and being done.
The new metering system has allowed us to be more efficient in the office. We can schedule our workflow more efficiently, so we're able to focus on what's important, and that allows us to provide better customer service.
Our customers are able to utilize the My Water Advisor app to manage their water consumption on their own as well.
And you can also set up notifications if you want to set a certain amount of water usage per day so you don't go over the minimum usage amount. They can receive a notification to let them know how much water they're using. It helps them save money because they're conserving water, and they'll have a good idea of what their bill is going to be towards the end of the month. I can see a difference in our customers. They're very appreciative and happy that we're able to help them, and they're very impressed with the technology.
The revenue increases were maybe the most significant piece of this project. Working with Ferguson and working with Master Meter, we had anticipated seeing about a 3% increase in meter accuracy. In fact, based on the first 2 years of having the system online, we believe the increased accuracy is more in the 5 to 10% range. We have historically struggled with lost water, non-revenue water. Over the last decade, the city of Fairfield lost water percentage has been in the range of 20 to 22%. Once we had an entire full year of the Master Meter AMI system online, that lost water or non-revenue water number went down to about 13%. Conservatively, we believe we are seeing an additional $800,000 per year in additional revenue directly related to the installation of these new meters throughout the city.
Water is a valuable resource. The new software also allows us to monitor that resource and make sure that we don't have any lost water. So we're conserving energy, we're conserving water, and that's important to the city of Fairfield.